Did you ever realize when you got a new car or someone around you got a new car and then you just started seeing that car everywhere? Or maybe you might know it as the red car theory. When you start seeing red cars or thinking about a red car and then now you start seeing red cars everywhere, this is the reticular activating system. And basically, the way we see this in our life is anytime we start focusing on a thing, say negatively, then we start, you know what, actually, think about the algorithm for TikTok, social media, anything. As soon as you start, watching negative things or watching a certain thing, doesn't matter what it is, you start seeing that more. When you click it, you engage with it, you start seeing that more. The same thing is happening within our brains, where we're thinking of a thinking of ourselves or life in a certain way. We're gonna start seeing exactly what we're thinking. If I'm going through something and I'm like, I have a big speech or a big test or something coming up, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm just so nervous. I know I prepared, but I just don't see how I'm gonna pass, or I just don't see. Sometimes we're literally saying these words. We say, I don't see how I'm gonna do this. Then what we can expect to see more of is that nervousness, either builds up or we just get to that test and we're still nervous versus if you thought, what, I am prepared. I did everything I could. There's nothing more I can do. I can't beat myself up and think that that's going to make me pass the test. All I can do is prepare as much as I can, which I did, and just relax. And then when you get there, you'll start to see more of that result. You start to see life shows you, oh, okay, yeah, it's true that you can relax. Look at you. You're answering their questions. Oh, you remember this? Because science and everything already shows that, hey, if I'm going to be going into, say, a test nervous or going through life, say, nervous, then I'm not going to be acting or, you know, performing at my highest potential. I'm always going to be, say, not, just in fight or flight, maybe too worried, too anxious, too nervous, and I'm not going to allow myself to see life clearly or just better at see life the way I want to see it. Life is just going to be I'm just going to be so suggestible to life because I'm overloaded. So if I'm overloaded, I'm suggestible life and I'm, just breathing shallow cuz I'm in fight or flight, then anything that comes up, people are showing me advertisements or the algorithm showing me something negative that's giving me a quick dopamine hit, I'm just going to consume that. I'm just going to take that in because I'm already overloaded. Anything to give me some relief because I'm not giving that relief to myself because I'm not looking for it. I'm not, they say the word is the one, or even, there's a great quote, there's life or death in the tongue. So, because you're creating this reality as you go. I'm not saying that you're the one putting this reality up. I'm responsible for the sun coming up and down, but you're you have a co-creation in this. And we already see proof of this because if I say drop coffee on my shirt and then I say, all right, my day's ruined, then I more than likely will have a bad day just because of that. I'll go talking to everybody saying, oh, you don't know what happened to me. I had to stop by the store and get a new shirt because, I think it's really, I got burnt. I think I'm going to have to see a doctor. There might be bliss, all this stuff. Versus like, you know what? I brushed that off in the sense of, all right, I'm not going to let this ruin my day because this is my choice. And I don't even have to speak to nobody about it. They don't have to know because I'm not going to give it more of my energy because all that is going to do is drain me. And on top of draining me, reticular activating system, we didn't forget about that. I'm going to create more of this. I'm going to look for more things to ruin my day or more things to prove or justify or validate that, oh yeah, there it goes. Like I knew I was going to have a bad day as soon as that coffee day happened. It's fun, and we should you see that's me using the reticular activating system because there's times I was like, oh, this is dreadful, this is horrible, like why is this way? But when I started seeing, what, this is actually fun, then life started showing me, okay, here's a way it's fun, or how you can play with it this way, here's how other people are playing with it or changing their perspectives to thus enjoy this. Enjoy while going through this experience versus choosing something else. I love you so much. Go see for yourself if you got this far.